What if I told you that one of the most advanced industries on Earth is hiding in the dark? No sparks, no giant steel furnaces, no robot arms welding at high speed, no billion-dollar factory skylines glowing through the night. Just silence, moisture, heat, air, and thousands upon thousands of mushrooms rising out of the ground like a secret operation nobody was supposed to notice. At first glance, mushrooms feel small, harmless, ordinary, something you toss into a pan, something you slice onto pizza, something you walk past in the grocery store without giving a second thought. But that is exactly why this industry is so powerful, because almost nobody sees what is really happening underneath. Behind every tray of mushrooms is a hidden industrial world built on biological precision, underground economics, invisible engineering, razor-thin timing, and a race against contamination, spoilage, and market pressure. This is not just farming. This is controlled life at factory scale, and the deeper you go, the stranger it gets. Because the mushroom business is not only about food, it is about logistics. It is about science. It is about waste turned into wealth. It is about future materials. It is about climate-smart production. And it may be quietly building the blueprint for what tomorrow's factories will look like. Today, we are going inside the $30 billion mushroom industry. Inside the factory, inside the ledger, inside the technology, inside the engineering, inside the future. And by the end of this video, you may never look at a mushroom the same way again. The first secret of the mushroom industry is that mushroom farms are not really growing mushrooms. They are growing conditions. That is the entire game. Unlike corn, wheat, or tomatoes, mushrooms do not grow because somebody planted something in open sunlight and waited. Commercial mushrooms grow because every single environmental variable has been carefully engineered to push biology in one direction. Temperature, humidity, airflow, carbon dioxide, substrate quality, sanitation, timing. If even one of these slips too far, the entire crop can suffer. So when you step inside a serious mushroom operation, what you are really seeing is not a farm in the traditional sense. You are seeing a living factory, long-growing rooms, specialized shelves, climate-controlled air, watering systems, compost tunnels, pasteurization rooms, harvest crews moving with speed and precision. The mushroom itself may look soft and fragile, but the system behind it is anything but soft. It is disciplined, industrial, measured, and unforgiving. That is what makes this industry so fascinating for Industrium secrets, because it hides industrial complexity under the appearance of simplicity, and nowhere is that more obvious than in the compost. Before the mushroom appears, the real work begins with what it grows from. For many commercial varieties, especially button mushrooms, that means a substrate built from agricultural materials like straw, manure, gypsum, and water. But this is not some random pile of farm waste. This is a biological recipe that must be built, fermented, pasteurized, conditioned, and stabilized so that the fungus can colonize it properly. This stage alone feels more like chemical process control than gardening. The temperature inside these compost piles rises. Microbes get to work. Moisture has to be balanced. The mixture has to break down just enough, but not too much. Then it is moved into controlled tunnels where pasteurization and conditioning prepare it for the next stage. That means the mushroom industry begins not with harvest, but with microbial engineering, and already most people have no idea. Then comes spawning, the moment the fungal culture is introduced into the prepared substrate. From there, a silent takeover begins. The mycelium spreads through the compost like an underground network, feeding, colonizing, expanding. What the public sees as the mushroom is only the fruiting body. The real organism is the hidden structure underneath. And in industrial production, that hidden network is the real asset. That is what makes mushrooms so visually dramatic and so philosophically strange. The part we eat is only the final reveal. The real story is underground. And in a serious mushroom facility, that reveal must be triggered with precision. The growing rooms are adjusted, air is managed, moisture is maintained, carbon dioxide levels are controlled, Temperature is nudged into the right range. The crop is guided toward fruiting like a conductor guiding an orchestra. This is why mushroom factories deserve far more respect than they get. Because this is not passive agriculture, this is environmental command. A mushroom producer is not just a farmer. He is part grower, part engineer, part biologist, part risk manager, and the risks are everywhere. That brings us to the next secret hidden underneath this industry. The mushroom business is a war against time. Once mushrooms are harvested, the clock starts ticking fast. They bruise easily, they lose moisture, they discolor, they soften, they spoil. That means the harvest itself must be efficient. Handling must be gentle. Sorting must be fast. Packaging must protect freshness without trapping the product in failure. Refrigeration must happen quickly. Transportation must stay cold. Retail timing must be right. Every hour matters. And this is where the romance of the mushroom industry meets the brutality of the ledger. Because the public sees a clean white mushroom in a plastic tray, but the producer sees labor costs, yield pressure, contamination risk, shelf life risk, cooling costs, transport risk, packaging costs, retailer demands, and price volatility. This is one of the most delicate industrial food businesses in the world. Margins can tighten quickly. A drop in yield hurts. A spike in labor hurts. A contamination problem hurts. A refrigeration delay hurts. A weak market hurts. And yet demand keeps growing. Why? Because mushrooms sit at the center of several major shifts happening all at once. People want more plant-forward foods. They want better texture and meat alternatives. They want ingredients with culinary depth. They want sustainability stories that actually make sense. They want foods that feel both natural and modern. And mushrooms fit all of those trends almost perfectly. But even that does not tell the full story. Because mushrooms are not only a food business anymore, they are becoming a platform. That is one of the biggest hidden truths in this entire industry. When most people hear mushroom industry, they think produce aisle. But the real industry is much bigger than that. Fresh mushrooms, processed mushrooms, specialty mushrooms, functional mushroom powders, wellness beverages, extracts, supplements, mycelium-based packaging, mycelium-based leather alternatives, biomaterials, insulation, future construction inputs. Suddenly, this is not just a story about mushrooms. It is a story about fungi as an industrial technology. And once you see that, everything changes. Because fungi do something that modern industry desperately needs. They turn waste into value. That may be the most important secret underneath all of this. Mushroom cultivation feeds on what many industries throw away. Agricultural residue, straw, sawdust, husks, low-value organic material. What looks like waste in one system becomes feedstock in another. And after the mushrooms are harvested, the leftover substrate can still be reused in other applications. So instead of a straight line from input to waste, the mushroom industry begins to look like a circular machine. One that absorbs leftovers, creates food, and then creates another downstream use. That is not just efficient, that is the kind of industrial intelligence the future will reward. Because the next generation of great industries will not only be judged by output, they will be judged by what they waste, what they save, and what they regenerate. And mushrooms are quietly excellent at that. But here is where the story gets even more interesting. The future of mushrooms may have less to do with the mushroom cap you see, and more to do with the invisible network beneath it. Mycelium, this underground root-like structure, is now being studied and commercialized for everything from biodegradable packaging to leather-like materials to building insulation and engineered composites. Think about how radical that is. The same biological intelligence that produces a mushroom in a dark, growing room may also help replace plastic foam, reduce industrial waste, and reshape how we think about materials. So when you look at a mushroom farm, you may actually be looking at an early version of the biofactory, a factory where materials are not assembled the old way. They are cultivated, grown, directed, engineered through living systems. That is an extraordinary idea. And it matters because modern industry is running into limits. Limits of carbon, limits of waste, limits of extraction, limits of petrochemicals, limits of public trust. The old industrial model built wealth by forcing the natural world into compliance. The emerging model may create wealth by learning how to work with biological systems more intelligently. And in that transition, mushrooms matter far more than most people realize. This is why the mushroom industry feels so perfect for Industrium secrets, because it is hidden in plain sight. It is one of those industries people think they understand, until they step inside. Then suddenly they see the compost tunnels, the climate systems, the contamination controls, the picking lines, the cooling chain, the economics, the waste conversion, the material science, and they realize this was never a simple food story. It was an industrial story all along, a quiet one, a dark one, a damp one, but still an industrial masterpiece. And maybe that is the real beauty of this business. It does not need to shout. Steel plants scream their power. Automotive factories show off their scale. Chip fabs dazzle with sterile perfection. But mushroom factories do something more mysterious. They whisper. They operate in controlled darkness, in carefully tuned air, in rooms where biology is pushed toward precision. They take discarded material and turn it into food. They balance fragility with scale. They combine ancient natural processes with modern industrial control. And they do it so quietly that the world barely notices. Until now. Because once you understand what is happening underneath, mushrooms stop looking small. They start looking like a signal. A signal that the future of manufacturing may not belong only to metal, code, and concrete. It may also belong to organisms, to cultivated systems, to circular systems, to living factories. And if that is true, then this humble industry sitting quietly in the shadows may be one of the clearest previews we have of what comes next. So the next time you see a pack of mushrooms in the store, remember this: you are not looking at a simple crop. You are looking at climate engineering. You are looking at supply chain precision. You are looking at biological manufacturing. You are looking at waste transformed into wealth. You are looking at one of the strangest industrial systems on Earth. And underneath that soft little cap is an entire hidden world. If you enjoyed this journey into the industries most people never think about, subscribe to Industrium Secrets, because this is where we open the doors to the factories, systems, machines, and hidden economies shaping the modern world. And trust me, some of the biggest secrets in industry are not above ground. They are underneath.